Welcome back to the Desert Edit. I'm Alana.
And I'm Alex, and this is the weekly voice note that you didn't know you needed.
We're back! Did you miss us? Because we missed you.
Yeah, we did.
That just screams Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I know.
I think
so
today's an easy one
today.
because we're both wearing Oddmews. We love Oddmews.
Yeah,
and that's
absolutely
your new
slaps.
little
New
addition to your
blazer.
wardrobe,
Yeah.
which is so
I now want
cute.
to
Did you
wear
get it with
all
the
the
shorts or
time.
the trousers?
No, I just got the blazer itself,
Oh.
just on its own. So I was
Oh,
like, I don't know
okay.
how I feel about this.
Yeah, I
so
didn't realise
paired
you
it
could buy
with,
individually.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just paired
I
it with
need
a
that.
skirt from
Yeah.
Zara, which
It's really cute.
goes well, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, it looks really good.
So yeah, I just
I'm
got the
getting
blazer
that.
itself.
Yeah.
But shipped it over from the UK.
Oh, really?
'Cause
They have
didn't have the extra small and black out here.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, they have the Middle East site and
yeah, the UK one.
Got it.
But I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And I really love that as well.
Thank you. It's just so nice to I don't know, it's just, I just love Oddmews because
Yeah.
it's so timeless.
Yeah, agreed.
I know that I can wear this over and over
Yeah.
again in I could dress it down with boots, I can dress it up.
Yeah. It's really nice.
So yeah,
and we're both gone for tights and
I
all
know.
literally matching.
That's so funny.
Also, we didn't actually coordinate this.
No, we
just
didn't.
for clarity.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
actually did just happen.
It just happened, but it looks good on you.
Thanks, looks good on you too.
Thanks. So we'll go back to old school and we'll do our love list because I feel like we didn't do
Taking
that
it
in our
back.
last episode
No, I
and
don't
I
think
missed
we've-
it.
yeah.
So yeah, do you want to start with your love?
Yeah, I have been loving the Summer Fridays lip balms.
Really?
I actually think I prefer them to the Road
I
ones.
haven't tried that. I've
They're
tried their
really
face
good.
mask in the kind of
Yeah, the
the
tube.
metal tubes, yeah. But I've not tried their lip
they're
balm.
really good.
Do you get it in Sephora?
Yeah.
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 Nice.
They've got lots of different, all of
Okay.
the neutral coloured ones all smell like vanilla, salted caramel, that
nice.
kind of vibe.
So many brands are doing the
Yeah.
flavours,
Yeah.
like croissants,
Yeah.
yes, all of that. I love that.
Cinnamon
It's called
swirl.
food marketing or something,
Yeah.
and they're using
Well, it works
It's
because I'm
because you
always trying
can't
to eat it.
Yeah, but do you know why they do that?
No, tell me.
It increases the orders because people can imagine what the smell of croissants or cinnamon buns or something smells like.
Yeah.
So then they make the purchase. Otherwise, if it was like a random scent, they wouldn't know what to relate that scent to.
That makes
So
sense.
they basically do it like that, which
Yeah,
is
and they're smart because they
interesting.
choose good scents. not like
Exactly.
lasagna.
yeah, no.
I'd actually
Ketchup
be
flavour
intrigued,
crisps.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we just have oh no, yours
What
is
did
I thought yours was food then, but no, it's not. Yours is a lip gloss. Mine's food. I'm
What is it?
hooked on pink berry at the moment.
yeah.
That's my latest obsession. The original flavour with strawberries, blueberries, Biscoff biscuits, Biscoff spread, and Kinder Buenos.
See, I do original raspberries, strawberries, the little chocolate crunch,
The extra,
extra
scoop.
topping,
Yeah.
yeah. and I think chocolate flake.
Oh.
So I like to do chocolate with the fruit
Yeah.
on the
I
plain
haven't tried the
original.
crunch. Maybe
it's really good. The
is
chocolate
it?
crunch is really good.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to try that next. But
I'm
it's
obsessed with
become,
blueberry.
oh, so good. It's just so good, isn't it?
But I bet you can only get it when you actually go to the mall.
No.
Do they deliver it?
Yeah, and they deliver it in a bag with ice.
ice. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
and
I know.
it's absolutely perfect. I honestly thought
that's
it's
good.
gonna have been melted, and it's ice cold.
Love that.
Yeah, it's really good.
I love pink
So
berry. That's really
my,
made me want one now. I'm
yeah.
probably going to get one.
I know they don't
after
deliver
this.
to where I live. Oh. We'll talk about that
talk
in a minute.
more about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about our destination of home. I don't even know what to call it. Have you got any hates or things you're not loving? At the
Yeah, I
moment?
saw something really disturbing.
Yeah. Oh.
So, sorry, I just went straight in there with
Yeah.
that. So, a badly made cup of tea
Right.
is really high up there on things I hate. And I actually saw, and I didn't know whether it was, sometimes people do rage bait where they do something so crazy
No, I've not
that it
seen
makes you comment on their
Oh, it's
content
like
because
clickbait.
it's,
Yeah,
it's like,
you're
"Ooh,
just
this
furious.
is ridiculous."
Yeah.
But I don't think it was. I think this girl genuinely, I think she was American.
Yeah. Oh.
Bless her, and she was
Yeah.
trying to make a
They drink
English
coffee.
cup of tea. Yeah.
Oh, really?
And she was recording it, and
Yeah.
it was a clear mug, so you could see what was going on in the mug.
colour. Have you seen the tea colours? And you can rate the tea on the colour.
No, but it's worse than that. So you could see all of it unfolding. It was like a car crash. So she went in first with milk, and she put
Before the tea bag?
correct. She put milk to here.
Oh no.
Then she filled it up with water, boiling water, right? And so then you could just see this like swirling, like milky, watery mess. Then I think she put sugar in, and then only at the end did she put the tea bag in, but literally yanked it straight back out. Yeah. So it didn't even have time to
brew.
Do what it, there was no brewing.
Yeah.
It was so disgusting. And then she was like, I think that's right. And everyone in the comments like was like, you should be in prison.
Did she do it on purpose?
I honestly can't tell.
That's so funny.
But so yeah, badly made cup of tea.
Do you know what
really
I find really weird as well is when I order a green tea in like a coffee shop and they go, do you want milk
sugar?
with that?
What?
Imagine. It's a crime.
That's
and I'm like, no, green tea in green tea. And they're like, yeah, you want
lactose
milk?
intolerant.
Yeah. Then like oat milk.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's bad.
Okay.
Have you got any other hates apart?
Well, mine's not a hate, but as I was driving here today, I was thinking, I looked down and I saw my chewing gum pot, and it just reminded me. Yeah. So
something happened in
basically,
car.
I got a Zofa, which I think this is quite a good thing to also mention is in Dubai, you can get a safe driver that if you've had a drink, they'll basically pick up your car and drive you home in your car. It's cheaper than a taxi because obviously they're using your petrol, but you still pay them for their time. And it just means that you can just have your car, you don't have to stress. Yeah. And like here, there's zero tolerance on drinking. In the UK, you can have one or two limit, glasses, right?
Yeah.
But here, there's zero tolerance. You can't drink and drive at all. So it's just easier to get a safe driver. Anyway, I was renting a car, long story short. I had a safe driver to come pick up my car. And I looked in my rear view mirror just to make sure he was following me to the location. I could see him munching away. And I was like,
what's he eating?
Definitely been eating my chewing gum. And I feel, because I've got Invisalign, I'm not really eating gum. And I think all the valet drivers have been like just helping themselves.
It's like a big pot of gum. So they've been like fully.
Yeah, fingering it.
I knew you were going to say that.
And I'm like, this pot of gum is getting like significantly lighter and nobody else drives my car but then a Zofa or valet drivers. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's putting me on edge. And then you proceeded to actually offer me gum out of that pot the other day. And I knew what had happened to the gum.
Yeah.
And it had been touched. Said yes, and I was like, oh, I'm feeling crazy today.
That's so funny. And this is like, this is just really random. Okay. And I've just like, I feel like I've just brain dumped on my notes. So I'm like, anything that comes into mind, I'm like, just add that in.
Yeah.
I had like a really weird thought that why are streets in the UK named
so for this.
The way that they are? Like, for example, like, I don't know, Stony Lane.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's so interesting that like
they've got weird names?
That street was obviously called Stony Lane because it was once a Stony Lane. And like they were like, oh, I'll meet you at Stony Lane because
it's stony.
Yeah.
And then one day they thought,
and then like James's Place or something else because that was probably James's Place. It's just weird because like in Dubai we have streets named like Happiness Street because again it's not been around as long as it has in the UK. It's been there since like hundreds of God knows how many years. Yeah. So there's so much history like named after streets.
James and what happened
exactly
on this street?
Like there's so many
names.
If you think about all the streets in the UK,
that's a good point.
It really like got me in. I was like, oh
you could probably find out. There must be like a really boring documentary somewhere for you to watch.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure ChatGPT will know.
It might know.
Yeah.
But that, like what you said about Happiness Street, I love that about
Dubai.
I love looking at anything and seeing it's on Happiness Street.
Yeah, me too.
But also I love the way they call things like Media City.
Yeah,
or like
exactly.
Education,
Internet city,
whatever. Like it's all
healthcare city.
And it makes sense. You're like, let's put all the things in the same place.
Exactly. And if you look at, so apparently, I don't know if this is a myth maybe, but the king's son and the king, when they were creating Dubai, they built it based on inspiration from other countries that they've been to. So Sheikh Zayed Road and the signage is like the American signage.
It does feel so American.
There's different like elements of Dubai that has been inspired.
Like exactly very much like Miami.
Exactly. So they've taken like the best things from certain countries and they've kind of.
Do you think they took any inspo from the UK?
Yeah.
No.
Duck cook, a roast dinner.
Yeah.
A great roast dinner. Other than that, no, I don't know. Well, no,
really
they have the eye.
Yeah, that's
the Blue
true.
Water's
Like
Eye, so
London
that's
Eye.
kind of after the London Eye. So there's like, monuments and things that
nods
they
to
take.
different countries.
Yeah.
I like that.
So anyway, that was just one of my
It's a very weird thought,
random,
especially given that you're not currently
thoughts.
in the UK, to just be randomly thinking about
because
street
what
names.
was in my mind was Happiness Street, and then I thought I love that Dubai creates names that's just so modern and just based on like happiness. Like they're just so, I don't know, forward thinking. And then I got into, I was like, oh, I wonder why the streets in the UK are named why they are. And I thought that's just really mind-boggling, don't you think?
Mind-boggling,
yeah. So that's my love and my like just weird thoughts, to be honest. That I'm just
but I think
sharing
that
with you.
actually moves us along quite nice into what we wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about like places in Dubai. I think we should talk about like where we live.
Yeah.
And things
exactly
associated with different communities.
Yeah. We thought it was quite funny to think of places in Dubai and what that place says about you as a person. So like if you weren't like considering moving here and you're wondering where you should go based on like the type of person you are or your type of interest, there's definitely little areas within Dubai that you would be able to slot yourself into based on kind of the demographic that it attracts. So do you want to start with the first one?
Yeah, so downtown.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny because we can read these and think whether we actually agree.
Yeah.
But it says downtown Dubai, you love the high life, brunches with a view, and you never miss a new restaurant opening. Your camera roll is 90% Burj Khalifa shots, and you secretly believe you have the best apartment skyline in the city. I think a lot of that I do agree with.
Yeah, I agree.
People that live downtown love to post their views.
Yeah, and they're like,
and rightly so.
Obviously downtown is like the financial district and it's where Burj Khalifa is, so that is essentially downtown, and there's is where all the kind of like finance guys work. There's really lovely restaurants, so many offices. It's very office based.
If you're looking for a man in finance, go there.
6'5", Blue Eyes. Yeah, exactly. You'll find them down there, but maybe not blue eyes, maybe brown eyes. You'll find them in downtown. So yeah, I think if you're working in that area, then
City slicker.
Yeah, it's a great place to be. Dubai Marina, I've lived there. I lived there for like 2 or 3 years, and this is quite funny. You're all about waterfront living, yacht parties, and hitting the gym before your acai bowl breakfast. So true.
That
the
is
acai
true.
spot
Everyone loves that, don't
Marina
they?
Gate. Is it Marina Gate? Yes, so good. You have at least one friend who's a personal trainer, and you think traffic on Shakeside Road is just part of the Marina experience.
Do you agree?
Which, honestly, like, that was definitely my kind of like life in Dubai Marina. I mean, it wasn't really yacht parties, and I don't think I hit the gym, but I definitely had acai bowls. I'd walk around, and it was like, you felt quite cool. If someone was like, where do you live? And you're like, I live in the Marina. It was like, I live in a really cool place. So I think, and it's just so central to everything. It's like, it's a good place to start.
Yeah, I think a lot of people go there. Don't they?
I think there's a lot of single people. There's a lot of like people our kind of age group. So yeah, I think that's definitely a good place to start if you're looking and you fit that demographic.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to go on
I'll do the next one? So Jumeirah, and I think this is actually true. So you appreciate the finer things in life, but in a low-key way. I really agree with that.
Yeah.
You probably grew up here.
Definitely.
Again, I think that's spot on.
Yeah.
Love a good beach day and know the best hidden spots for karak and shawarma. I agree. I think that's spot on.
Sums...
Like, you just see like the cool beachy girls that live there that have actually grown up here.
100%.
And
they're like, local girls that just,
They'll probably just like ride along on a little bike. Like really casual. Just going here for like a little coffee.
I'd like
really peaceful life, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, I think that's spot on.
Okay. I'm JVC for you.
JVC
this is where Alex lives. Woo!
Oh my gosh.
So you've got to tell me if this.
Okay,
I'll
like
tell peace and quiet. But you still want to be close to the action. You're the type who says, it's only 20 minutes from anywhere. I can't even speak properly. It's only 20 minutes from everywhere, even if that's a stretch. You've mastered the art of avoiding construction traffic.
Okay, I agree with nearly everything apart from the first sentence.
Right.
Peace and quiet.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Fast and Furious in JVC.
Literally. Like, I feel it's so up and coming. All the building work. It's like a constant flow of like, like trucks reversing.
And also people speeding around and like supercars just looking a bit silly.
True. Yeah.
You get that a lot.
Yeah.
So definitely not really peaceful and quiet. But I love where it is.
Yeah.
I love my building as well.
Yeah,
like, I love
really
my flat. And I love where we are.
Yeah.
It is 20 minutes away from everything.
Yeah, so good.
it is a good place
but the
to
traffic
be.
around there in the morning is really
bad. A little bit
bad.
crazy.
Like really, really bad. Because I drive past it to get to work.
And you just look and you go, oh.
Yeah, no, every time I drive to or from home, I think of you because I drive past JVC.
Yeah.
Okay, Business Bay. I used to work there, so this is it. Oh no, sorry, this is you. Go on.
You can talk about Business Bay.
Okay, Business Bay. You have an
Absolutely.
entrepreneur mindset. You love a good networking event. You have at least 3 side hustles. You practically live at coffee shops, and your apartment building has an infinity pool you never use. Do you ever use your swimming pool?
I haven't for a really long time.
Yeah.
I think the novelty wears a little
I
bit.
know, honestly,
But then I
you
still
sound so
complain
stupid.
that I'm
like
so
being
pale.
like,
I'm like, oh, I'm so pale.
Yeah.
You could go sit in the sun, Alex.
I know, but when you've got it, you don't want it.
Agreed.
It's so weird.
No,
Like
agreed.
I've literally used my gym a handful of times, and I've used the pool once.
Yeah.
And that was when somebody came over, and I was just like, they had
look.
kids, so I was just we'll go in the pool.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've never like just opted to sit by the pool. But yeah, I think Business Bay again, it's like so close to downtown. They're basically next to each other, and I think if you are that type of person, then I think you'd love it.
Yeah. I'm just conscious of where you live right now is not on the list.
I know, which
So-
is because it's so up and coming.
Yeah.
Have you got a little summary for me?
No, I haven't. I thought you could
You love
do.
cats and you
live with all your friends. I feel like that
reckless
is a big-
driver that doesn't care to be in the car for 40 minutes. That's me. If anyone's wondering, I live in Ewar South, which is like a new area. It's a bit like Dubai Hills, but like 45 minutes away. But to be honest, it's weird because like in the UK, if I said I lived 45 minutes away from work, that's like the difference between where I'm from and London. Like
that's true.
it's so weird. It's like me driving to London every day and back. But I don't know. I think you spend so much time in traffic in Dubai. Whereas for me, I'd rather spend 45 minutes just driving door to door, and I call my mum and like we're doing that, rather than be stuck in traffic for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Like literally when I went to JBR the other day, stuck in traffic for nearly the whole time it would have taken me to drive home.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality of like Dubai now. It's just so much
So busy.
traffic. So I was just like, I'd rather get more for my money, have a villa, and just be driving for that time rather than sat in traffic. So I'm actually loving it. And
You're loving it.
Not bothered me at all.
That's good.
So yeah. Palm Jumeirah, do you want to give that one a go?
We can touch on that one. So it says, Palm Jumeirah, you believe in luxury living and don't mind paying for convenience. You brunch hard, love private beach access, and probably have a pet that lives a more glamorous life than most people.
That's so true.
I feel like that is actually quite true.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about the Palm is there's a lot, the buildings are getting a bit dated now.
they are.
So I think there's a mixture. Some new ones are coming, some older ones. But I think you can get a lot for your money in terms of space.
Yeah, and
I
then
know
you can
that
upgrade it and have a really nice, like,
the
location-wise.
apartments are quite big, like really spacious,
Yeah,
whereas some of
that's
the
true.
newer ones are quite small. So yeah, I think in terms of like the Palm, and obviously it's a great location.
Yeah,
like
it's
you've got
such a good place to
West
be.
Palm Beach, you've got all of the like beach clubs and
But
stuff.
then if your friends live in Ewar South, then
like
you're
me,
never going to see them.
But to be fair, I'm only like 30 minutes away, which isn't that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it can take you 30 minutes to get from one side of the Palm off the Palm, to be honest.
That's
like
true.
It's crazy. Okay. Do you have any more you want to refer to? There's a few more communities, but we can't go
Those
through
are like
them all.
the good ones.
But, yeah,
no,
but-
there's more. Yeah.
No, I think that's good. And I think in terms of like, we also wanted to kind of touch on moving and like what's involved in moving
moving
in Dubai,
house.
because
It's quite different, I'd say.
yeah, it's definitely
to the UK.
different. But you can get movers that will come and like pack up everything for you. If you're already here and you're moving like internally, then you can get somebody to like pack up everything. Like it's just like a military operation. You
And
just
you don't
kind
have
of
to
like
lift a finger.
observe.
Because I
They
think back
wrap
home,
and wrap.
moving day is like, oh gosh, like it's moving day. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
But moving day here, you'll just get a team and they just arrive.
I know.
And they do everything
I've definitely
for
done.
you.
I've done it myself before though.
No, that's...
like me and Alfie at
that's
one
a
point we were like, we want to save money, and we were both back and forth in the car, lugging
hot.
up in the service lift, opening the service lift with our foot, running through. Like we've done the two of them. But honestly, I think it's because I thought it was more expensive than it was. And then when I realised, I was like, oh my God, when you split the cost between two people, it was nothing. So I was like, I'm mad. Why have I never done that
They
before?
will literally be opening your kitchen cupboards and bubble wrapping your
and they
condiments.
assemble
And
everything.
then
They
putting it
take
back.
down your furniture,
Exactly.
wrap it, pack it,
Like,
and then
where do
they
you want
assemble
this?
it back up when you get into the other
They'll put
place.
your TV on your wall for you.
Yeah.
They'll do everything.
All in one day.
Yeah. So
which is just crazy.
That's
And then you get a team of people to like paint and like normally you have to paint the place if it's like been scratched, or you get somebody to clean and they clean everything afterwards. I mean, I've been ripped off so many times because you're so desperate to get your deposit back.
You do anything.
Yeah, like normally your deposit is like £1,000 or more. So you're like, I want the money back. But then you end up having to pay for like the painters and everything and all sorts. So it's a bit, it can get a bit expensive, but I think it's definitely worth it.
Yeah. Definitely. No, I agree. The only other couple of things I had pointers for when you're moving is organising all the things, like changing like the gas connection, like that is in the right person's name, because these things actually will take time, like deal a connection.
Yeah, you kind of need like a bit of a interim period where you're still in the old place, but you connect things to the new one.
Cancelling all the old things and then, because that's kind of complicated.
It is.
And also in some buildings you need a move out permit.
Yes,
that's
and
a big
move
one.
in.
And a move in permit. So if you've never lived in Dubai, you've never moved in or out of an apartment building especially, you actually need to get a move-in permit before you can do anything. And sometimes even on the day, like they won't give it to you until the morning of.
Or it's like if you're moving on a Sunday, it's like, no, it's a quiet period.
Exactly.
You can't drill anything, you can't do anything.
Yeah, so that's a big one, because I just had never even heard of such thing as a move-in permit.
That's happened to me before.
And like that's a big one just to be mindful of, because that can really stress you out on moving day.
Yeah, no, that's a really, really good point.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I have another game.
Okay.
Look at me with all my games.
Okay.
So,
just a little one.
Well, I thought it'd be quite funny to see how well we know each other.
Okay.
So
this is really gonna be telling.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Shall I ask you what mine is and you have to answer it?
Yeah. We can do that.
Right. Okay. What would be my go-to coffee order? I've definitely ordered one with you.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I'm just trying to think back to what you said.
Yeah.
I think maybe like an iced latte, but not normal milk.
Yeah.
Almond milk.
Oh no.
Coconut.
No!
What's the
coconut milk with coffee? That's so weird. Oat milk.
Oat milk. Sorry.
No, to be fair, it's either a hot or an iced oat milk latte with caramel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
in my head.
favourite.
I just remember at one point thinking, like, oh, she doesn't like normal milk.
No way.
But then I didn't pick up on.
No. Coconut milk with hot chocolate, yes, but not with the coffee.
Not with the coffee.
I think it's a bit weird. Really?
Yeah,
I love it with hot chocolate.
If someone was to say to me, like, you cannot have normal milk, you have to have a substitute, I think I would go for coconut.
Interesting. No, not for me.
Okay, well, I failed that one.
Yeah, failed. Okay, go on. I feel like I'm going to be good at this.
Okay.
Fire away.
If Alex were an animal, what would they be and why? I feel like I don't even know the answer to.
Why do I feel like you'd be a cat with Goose?
Yeah, I actually would be a cat.
I think you'd just like play with Goose and
would,
just be running around.
Yeah. I would just want to live that cat life.
Yeah. Sleep in the day.
Eat, chill. Yeah. You can have a bit of attitude and no one really gets annoyed. It's not like if a dog had the attitude of a cat, you'd be like, you're not
going on a walk.
Yeah. Get out. But cats can just kind of be a little bit sassy and just like swipe you and then move along, and
I think you'd be a cat.
Yeah, that's actually spot on.
Great.
Well
love
done.
That for me.
You win that one.
Okay. Let's think.
Let's think.
If I could swap lives with any fictional character for a day, who would it be?
For crying out loud.
Sorry, I don't even know the answer to this.
That's such a hard question.
Wait, what is... I get a bit confused with fictional and non-fiction.
As in, like, not real. No, wait. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, okay, shall I give you another one?
Not real. Okay. If you don't even know the answer, then I don't think I'd go to.
Okay, let me go again. Okay. Right. If I could eat only one type of cuisine for the rest of my life, what would it be?
Italian? would it be? Like pasta?
Yeah, to be fair, I think that's right.
Because I think...
I love Mexican, and I
Yeah.
could probably eat fajitas every single night of the week, but a pasta is like, that's my go-to.
Like truffle pasta.
Yeah, every pasta.
Every pasta.
Yeah, oh, I'm actually really hungry now. Yummy. Okay, yeah.
To be honest, I think that the answer's the same for me as well.
Really? Okay, that's good.
That's good.
Go on then.
Okay, so maybe last one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. If Alex could only wear one colour for a year.
Oh, I know that.
Let's make for one colour for the rest of their life. What would
Black.
they choose? Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously.
I feel like I'm a really good friend.
Yeah.
I know you so well. Oh, I've got one.
Go on then.
What's my all-time favourite movie?
So that is hard.
I know, you wouldn't know this.
Would I not?
but-
Is it something really random?
Well, it's a really good classic.
Is it a rom-com?
No.
Okay, well, no, I'm
It's-
not quickly.
Okay, it's Matilda.
I love
Matilda is honestly one of my favourite films. I said
Yeah,
to Alfie
I
the other
really
day,
like that.
I really, please
Miss
take me
Honey.
to sit in the West End. You
Yeah.
know, they have it there. I really
Yeah.
want to go.
I actually watched
That's-
that not that long ago as
Did
well.
you? I
It's just like a
love
nice
it.
nostalgic film.
It's
I think I
just-
watched it at Christmas.
Yeah.
So I felt like I wanted to feel a certain way.
Yeah, like nostalgic and just like cozy.
It's quite scary, like the choky.
I know, yeah, I know.
That, and when she spins the girl
and the
with
clock's like ding, ding, ding,
It's
and all the
really-
windows
it's
are
actually
like
quite scary.
flaring. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
But
okay.
yeah, I think that's my
I would have
fave.
never guessed that, but
Really? What's your favourite film?
probably something weird like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Is it? I actually love Pirates of the Caribbean as well.
Like, that was...
Are you one of those Harry Potter fans?
Not really, like not to
No.
that extent.
Yeah,
no.
same. Like some people are hardcore
Yeah,
Harry
no,
Potter
no.
fans.
Like, I wouldn't be, like-
I enjoy it
Yeah,
if I
I'll
watch
watch
it.
it.
But you know, people watch it like over and over again.
Yeah, no.
And they know all the words and everything. No, I'm not that obsessed.
No, we're
but
not quite there.
yeah, it is a good film. Well, that's the end of
that then.
episode. I don't even know what
We don't
episode
know what
we're
episode
on now.
this is, but
God, we're going to have
Thanks
to
for
think of some more
listening anyway.
games.
yeah, if anyone's got any
sorts.
games they want us to play,
Yeah.
let us know.
Get our whiteboards back out. But no, we're really enjoying it and we can't wait to do some more.
Yeah.
So like, follow, subscribe at the Desert Edit Podcast. And yeah, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Bye.